What are OxyMade Grid and Button helper elements? OxyMade provided beautiful, responsive and complex CSS grids and buttons within Oxygen Editor. We can enable or disable these helpers, so make sure they are enabled. Let's quickly open the Oxygen Builder. Click on Add. Open OxyMade tab. Presently, 30 grids and 13 button helper elements are available. Let's choose Grid 11. You can see, a Grid 11 with a section has been imported. This is a 4-column grid with 2 divs. One is 25%, which means call span 1, and the other is 75%, which means call span 3. On the first div, I'm adding an image component. Click on Add and Import Image Component. Let's change the image URL. Now, I'm adding W-Full class for width full, rounded class for 4-pixel border radius, object cover class, and shadow class. We need to add some height to this image ID. Let's add 250 pixel. And in the second div, let's add a heading component. I need an H3 heading, so I'm changing the heading tag from H1 to H3. Changing the heading text to About Me. We need to add the H3 class for this heading since it is a H3 heading. Now I'm adding color dark class for text color and MB4 class for 16 pixel margin bottom. Now let's add a text component and add some dummy text to it. And MB8 for 32 pixel margin bottom. Now let's use button helpers. Click on Add and open OxyMade tab. In button helpers, we have single and 2 button sets. Let's add this secondary 2 buttons helper. I am going to change this first button name to Contact and second button name to Portfolio. And adding Item Center class on Grid to make Grid Items Center. Now let's check the responsiveness. As you can see, the grid and buttons are all responsive. Now I'm deleting this button set and adding primary 2 buttons with icons. Change the first button name and icon. In the icon box, we can search and change the icon. And same with the second button. We're done. Let's save the block and open it on the front end. As you can see, with OxyMade helpers, any grid block can be designed within a minute. Thank you for watching.